Instagram's the best thing I've ever done in my life. You should definitely try it, especially because y'all can't really get it together, you know?
Should Tamar go no contact with her sisters? One of Oprah's videos popped up in my feed. She just uploaded it yesterday, and it's the topic of conversations. I think the reason many of us are so drawn to the Braxtons is because there's something about their story that's triggering us. It's also the holiday season, and it really dredged up issues we may have with our own families. So I'm going to do a series dedicated to this topic. I'm going to be uploading bits and pieces of Oprah's video and give a little commentary and share a little bit of my personal story. And I hope that you all will share a little bit of your personal stories in the comment section. You never know how your comment or your story may help someone. So just be mindful of that. So let's listen to Bristol. I chose this clip because I share her same sentiments with a couple of my siblings. In Bristol's case, it's with her mother. It's a 4-minute clip that I'm going to share. So I'm going to play it. Let's listen in.
Thank you. Bristol?
Hi. I first want to start off by saying thank you for creating space to have this conversation. When I first made the decision to go no contact, I felt so alone. So this conversation means the world to me.
So when did you first make the decision to go no contact?
As sad as it is to say, ever since I was young, I knew I would be no contact. I knew I didn't want my family in my life.
You're still young, Bristol, let me tell you that.
Yeah, no, but...
Okay. So what do you mean? What do you mean by young? Okay.
No, like just being
a younger
9 years
kid.
old. Yeah. And I had family that saw how I was treated as well, and tried to step in. So it's something I sadly always knew would happen.
Is it like what Chris said, there isn't one thing, but there was a series of things?
Yeah, it is multiple events. So it's not just one traumatic event.
What was the final straw for you that you said, that's it, no more, I've had enough?
It was a phone call, actually, where I spent my whole life trying to change every aspect of myself to be the perfect daughter and to make the relationship work. And it was a phone call where I tried to set a boundary of just, don't talk so rudely about your children. Like, we're not punching bags. And my mom is actually the one that blocked me initially. So she's the one that laid down that foundation, and I followed suit and just cut off contact everywhere else.
I hear you have a question for Dr. Gibson.
Yeah, I do. So I have no regrets about my decision to go no contact. But every time I see a girl with her mom or dad, it physically aches in my heart. And so does the longing for that connection, despite never experiencing it myself, ever go away? Or do you just learn to live with it?
Yeah, it's like any terrible loss.
Yeah.
Do any of our terrible losses ever go away? We all know that it never goes away, okay? But I think our job in this kind of situation is to enlarge ourselves so that we know ourselves better, so that we're expanding our own life, so that this terribly hurtful loss becomes an integrated part of the tapestry of your life, of your overall life. It'll never go away, but it's not all there is to you. And so you carry this, I see it as part of your increased complexity as a human being, your increased depth, and your ability to know what it is that's good for you and not good for you. And when you bring all that together, yes, that feeling is still there, but the context is now so much bigger because you're a much more complex person.
Nedra, you wanted to say what about this?
Yeah, I think that void gets smaller as time passes, but there will always be something there because you do have a mother, you do have that part of your family, and both things can exist. You can miss people and decide to not have that relationship, and you don't get to erase the feelings in either direction. So it's something that you'll come to live with.
Thank you.
But how's your life otherwise? Do you miss the contact with them? Or have you been able to create a life that's full and vibrant without them?
I love my life. Like
Okay.
I have 5 animals. So I've created my own family. When I went off to college, I am used to spending holidays alone. So it's not like much has changed. I'm just not being walked all over, actually. So I know peace for the first time. It's amazing. I felt my nervous system leave fight or flight, and
I think this is so fascinating to me because I've been doing this so long.
Okay. There are actually 2 things that Bristol said that resonated with me. She said she knew as a child she was going to have no contact with her mother. I remember being a young teenager and having thoughts of running away and never coming back. I never did that, but it's really in the same vein as what Bristol was explaining. She couldn't do anything as a child, but once she became an adult, she followed through with those desires she had as a child. The other thing that resonated with me was I have no regrets. My issue was with 2 of my siblings. That was 9.5 years ago, and I have no regrets. There are simply people in this world who will tell you to take it or leave it. They know they are being disrespectful. They know they are always unfair. And they let you know in so many ways, hey, you can take it or you can leave it. And you have to decide, yeah, I'm going to leave it because I value myself. Tamar seems to be at a crossroads, and I know how she feels to have some sisters trying to guilt her, gaslight her into thinking she's overreacting. Can't we all just get along? But get along at whose expense? If you like this video, please like it, share it, comment, definitely comment. Y'all ain't gonna have me up here telling all my business and y'all not gonna share in. But don't get too personal, but you all know what I mean. Just share because like I said, you never know who's going to read your comment, who is going to help. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving anymore. I don't celebrate a lot of the American holidays, but a lot of people still do. And this could be a really lonely time for some people. Okay. So just be mindful of that. So I really do want to hear your thoughts, and someone else may want to hear your thoughts. So please comment and please subscribe. All right. I can't wait to hear from you.
She stood up like gang gang. I got up like gang gang. Trina got the pushing. Well, she ain't pushed Toni. She pushed me back. And everybody know when you acting gang gang, you can't put your hands on somebody.